It's Monday, September 29th.
And we found a way to get it done, and now the real fun starts. This is when the real fun starts.
Your American League East champion Toronto Blue Jays may be done partying by the time they host the playoff game next Saturday.
They kept delaying. So we sat in the plane for an hour, but we got through customs pretty good.
Back in business, airports across Canada back to normal after a passport kiosk outage delayed some travelers for hours last night. Call for justice by demonstrators marching in memory of a teen shot and killed by a Lungai police officer.
The scariest moment of my life, probably the scariest thing that's ever happened to me.
A quiet neighborhood shaken. A man is dead after he was shot by a New Brunswick officer after allegedly robbing a business and lighting a house on fire. Stay with us, Canada. Your morning starts right now. Good morning, Canada. Welcome to your morning. I'm Anne-Marie Mediwake.
She's back.
I'm back.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Lindsey Deluce.
Yeah, good morning to you. It is Monday. I'm Kelsey McEwen. It is great to have you back.
Nice to be back.
I said to you, I was like, does it feel like you've lived 1,000 lives?
I do. I feel like I've been gone for like 3 weeks.
I know. You're going to give us a bit of a debrief?
I am. Some behind the scenes.
Oh my gosh, coming up in just a couple of minutes. Well, I'm sure you didn't miss this. This was so exciting. It has been 10 long years, but the Jays have done it. They are the AL East Division title winners for the first time since 2015.
2-2 again. And a drive to deep left field. Gone!
That was so good. It took until the, last game of the season, but the Jays have now clinched the American League East title. Kirk was the hero, hitting 2 clutch home runs, including that grand slam. That was amazing. The Jays beat the Tampa Bay Rays 13-4. And then after that final out, it was party time on the field and in the clubhouse. The transformation of this turning into a club is hilarious to me, always. So this was the Jays' first AL East title, as I mentioned, since 2015. Why is this so important? Because the Jays get to now skip the wild card, give their injured players a few more days of rest, set their new rotation up, and the Jays will host Game 1 of the ALDS on Saturday. They'll play either the Yankees or the Red Sox. Everything appears to be back to normal this morning after a passport kiosk outage at some major airports across the country last night.
It was pretty full, pretty crowded, not very well organized today until you kind of got by the machines, but after that, it was okay.
This morning, Canada Border Services Agency says, quote, the outage has been resolved. Travelers may continue to experience delays in the short term as we resume normal operations. Now, some travelers, they were stuck for hours trying to get through customs. The issue affected Toronto, Montreal, and Calgary airports, and it also hit some check-ins for flights outside the country heading to Canada. Declarations on the ArriveCan app were also shut down. A CBSA spokesperson said the outage was caused by an unforeseen technical issue during routine system maintenance. A fresh wave of U.S. tariffs are expected to take effect this week, targeting pharmaceuticals, kitchen cabinets, and large commercial trucks. But it's not yet clear where it could be felt, like really felt here in Canada.
Trucks could be fire trucks, could be buses. And so we'll get a sense of whether this affects Ontario or Manitoba and Ontario or Manitoba, Ontario, and Quebec.
U.S. President Donald Trump says starting Wednesday, medium and heavy-duty trucks will face 25% tariffs. According to the federal government, Canada exports more than $3 billion worth of medium and heavy-duty trucks to the U.S., but it all depends on what exactly is tariffed to know where it will be felt the most across Canada. Import tariffs of 100% will be put on pharmaceutical drugs. That will start October 1st, which, by the way, is Wednesday. A 50% tariff will also be slapped on kitchen cabinets and bathroom vanities on Wednesday as well. Well, police in Michigan now say at least 4 people were killed and 8 other people were hurt after an attack at a Mormon church.
That suspect is a 40-year-old male from the city of Burton, who we identified as Thomas Jacob Sanford.
Police say the attacker drove his truck into the church, started firing his weapon, and then set the church on fire. At the time, there were hundreds of people inside for Sunday service. Investigators are searching the attacker's home, going through his cell phone records as they try to figure out a motive. This is the 324th mass shooting in the U.S. this year, according to the Gun Violence Archive. By the way, today is day 272 of 2025. A man is dead in Moncton after he was shot by a New Brunswick police officer.
I saw he had a gun, so I went and took off out the front door and heard the glass shatter on the back porch as I was getting out the front door and prayed to God.
It happened when officers responded to a report of a man robbing a bank with a firearm. Police say the man left the scene, allegedly stole a car, entered a nearby home. Officers set up a containment area and say the man fired shots from the house. The suspect then allegedly lit the house and a parked car on fire before trying to run away. This case has been referred to the Serious Incident Response Team for investigation. There were rallies this weekend for the teenager shot and killed by a Longueuil police officer.
There is no justice for people, immigrant. There's no... The way they treat.
The kid was 15 years old. I'm his age. It's not right.
Demonstrators marched toward a police station in Longueuil demanding justice for Nouran Rezaei. There were some tense moments as police in riot gear walked along with the demonstrators, but the march was peaceful. During a similar march on Saturday, Rezaei's family remembered the 15-year-old as a boy who was full of dreams, full of life. The officer who shot the teenager is now on indefinite leave. Quebec's police watchdog has asked the public for patience as it investigates. The only grocery store in the town of Salisbury, New Brunswick, has been destroyed by a fire.
This is a huge hit to the community, but like everything else, with Salisbury being as it is, we'll rally around it and then get rebuilt and probably be bigger than better.
This happened Sunday morning. This was at Walker's, your independent grocer. No one was inside at the time of the fire. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Salisbury received help from several nearby fire departments. There is very minimal damage to the businesses that are next door to the grocer. The cause of this, too early to say, we don't know. There is another candidate running for the federal NDP leadership.
My name is Heather McPherson, and I am running to be the next leader of Canada's New Democratic Party.
Well, there you have it. Heather McPherson has represented the riding of Edmonton-Strathcona since 2019. She's the only NDP MP in Alberta. During her campaign launch, McPherson promised to make the NDP a viable choice for voters again by bringing people together. McPherson and Avi Lewis are the two main candidates in the race so far. We have a little more than a month of daylight saving time left. Yeah, clocks will fall back this year on November 2nd. Most of the country will gain an hour of sleep, but the days will start feeling shorter. There's still calls on both sides of the border, like we talk about every year, to make daylight saving time permanent. I'll believe it when I see it. Honestly, we talk about that twice a year, every single year.
That's right.
For as long as I can remember.
That's true. Yep. Listen, I get it. In terms of keeping it permanent, I can make a case for it because when you look at the sunset times right now, this week, Toronto's sunset will dip prior to 7 p.m.
And also, it turns October this week.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Why are you grossed out by that?
No, I'm not. It's surprising.
It turns October this week. Actually, I changed my position.
Okay.
That
was quick.
No, brain is catching up. So daylight saving time will end November 2nd.
Yes.
Which means that then the clocks will fall back.
That's right.
Which means the sunset gets even earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want it to.
So you're back to
I'm back to the original. I'm caught up.
Wow, it's like around the world with Kelsey.
It's Monday morning and I'm very tired.